Hello ladies and gentlemen, Roro 82 here, your railroad archaeologist. So today's going to be the last video at the Northwest 36th Avenue Industrial Park. This is the end of Northwest 36th Avenue. As you can see right there, it leads into the highway. So here you have the pavement marking. There's the advanced warning sign. Let me focus in on it. This is facing northbound, and right now I am facing southbound. And this is the last crossing on this avenue, as I said, or first, however you want to slice it, if you're starting this way or ending that way. So yeah, here we have do not stop on tracks, crossbuck 3 tracks, which again is baloney because it's really one track. So CSX, you got to update that. Yield sign, SFRTA, South Florida Regional Transportation Authority. CSX sold them the tracks 89 or 91 under a clause that they can still use tracks. CSX X line, milepost 1031. It starts in Virginia. Oh, look, at one point you had wood crossbucks here, like the wooden post. There it is. And then they replaced it with the steel one. Okay, so the first track was this one. As you can see, the people on that factory there, they mow the lawn, so it's pretty well kept there. I'll go over there in a minute, but let me show you guys this. So there's a concrete barrier over the track. Unless the train conductor here is like Superman or Batman, He-Man, there's no way that's going to be moved anytime soon. And something interesting is the concertina barbed wire, the military style barbed wire they have here. Look at that. That goes all the way to the bone, if that catches you. Okay. So this line is not connected to the main anymore. The rails, the ties are still in place. It's actually pretty well maintained, or pretty well preserved. But yeah, here, see these ties are cracked. Some are rotted. But yeah, there you can see that it's not connected to the main. So even if their conductor was Superman, they wouldn't be able to move. Or I guess you could carry the train on over to this track. But yeah. And then here you have track number 2, which is still active because rails are polished. And track number 3, man, that's nowhere to be seen, at least not from here. So we're walking along track number 2, which is still active. That goes between the tie plate and the rail. There's a whole bunch of them here. It's like they grow wild. Yeah, CSX needs to come over here and do some maintenance on these tracks. There's no reason for that. Okay, so here we see track number 3. And here we see a classic, this is I think early 60s, cab over, it's a GMC actually. GMC cab over pickup. Dually. Beautiful. I love old trucks, old Jeeps. This is when trucks were trucks, not the crap they built today. So yeah, track number 3. And let me give you guys a shot of the. Here we have crossbucks, 3 tracks, baloney. So yeah, let's follow the 3rd track over here. It looks pretty awesome, guys. Very intriguing. So you have the ties over here, and you have erosion going on between the ties. So much so that there's actually like I can fit my foot underneath it, and there's still space. And here you have a nice little pine tree. Oh, not so little anymore. And yeah, it just goes up in there about maybe 200 feet more eastward, and it ends. But check this out, guys. So there's obviously some heavy earth moving equipment here. You can see the tracks. There's a box car all the way down at the end of the track. But this is what I want to show you guys. Like this factory over here was dead set against rail service. They're like, we're never ever gonna have rail service again. So they even shut off the loading docks. They put cinder blocks and they're like, never again. Forget about it. And here you have where a mighty railroad once stood. Looking for a date on the rails? Here we go. So, this is, it says something here, I just can't make it out right now. Okay, I see 1925 ARA. Yeah. So funny enough, the Seaboard Main to Miami was built in 1926. So these rails were put in around that time. These are original Seaboard rails. And here we go back to the original crossing, the original filming location. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this tour. Please give me a thumbs up. That helps my video in the search rankings with the algorithm. Remember, I post videos on Sundays and Wednesdays. Please sub if you haven't. Leave me a comment. Always look forward to reading them. Thank you. Bye-bye.